this Fastlad Mini Club is this?
Yes, yeah.
So you've got your mates in there as well, obviously. Dave, do you want to do the next chat or should we to me?
I don't know, I think this is
mine.
Wall Street.
They're mine.
Who chose this car?
Dave says these are up my street. They are so far from up my street. And I don't do modified cars.
He still drives around in a Wolseley Hornet.
Yes, but I do like people that modify the cars to a very, I like craftsmanship. That's what I'm saying, yeah? So again, another very, not so subtle this time. You know there's something going on. So your name is?
So it's Craig.
And we got Craig. Rear-wheel drive for me this time.
Yeah, so it's Z Cars Suzuki Hayabusa Gen 2. 200 brake, 710 kilos on the scales. 0 to 60 in at 3.2. Tops out at 140. And it gets all the way up there quite quick.
I've never travelled 140 mile an hour in a classic Mini. I'm thinking it's scary, is it?
It feels a lot faster. And because of how short the wheelbase is, it changes direction quite quickly when it goes wrong.
When it goes...
You know what? I took my lad out in our classic Mini the other day since he got back from New Zealand and enjoying himself around the world. And I'll tell you something, we went out in our classic Mini and we were doing 40 mile an hour and he thought we was doing about 100 mile an hour. So God knows what 140 mile an hour feels like.
Yeah, so
incredible.
There's no sound deadening. The gearbox is all straight cut and 6-speed sequential. Because it's got the gearbox in the Quaife LSD, it just grips and goes, especially in the drive with them sticky tyres on. Not the same in the wet, it just sort of does circles. But yeah, it's great, really fun to drive, certainly catches a few people out.
And is this all your work as well?
All my work apart from the paint. I don't do body work, but I did all, like Jamie, did all the fabrication, all the machining, all the little bits and pieces that you can't see. The wheel arches were totally cast by me, handcrafted, the inner wheel arches as well, and that's all the sort of stuff that takes all the time to build these cars, that you can't just buy stuff off the shelf.
Did you bring this once to Himley or to one of our breakfast meets?
Yeah,
and you just started it?
So, I had it ready, and then the dreaded COVID come. So, I was that excited to get it out on the road, I'd have thought, do you know what, I'll just drive it in primer. And my wife said, oh, they're having a mini meet up at Himley Hall. I said, no, that's not function, no, it's a breakfast meeting. And that was the first outing I'd had, and I come trickling down the drive expecting not to see one. Dave was, oh, I'll see you. We had a breakfast in the chat, that was in 2016.
And Craig and Jamie's, is this your sort of day job, or is it totally removed from what you normally do?
Very similar. I manage a workshop doing mechanical handling stuff. Jamie works at Austin Road on the M54.
Oh no, Austin Road on the M54. Jaguar Land Rover, that's more like it, yeah. Same difference, yeah. Super. Brilliant cars, guys. Thanks for bringing them down. I hope you're having a great day.
Yeah, the weather's brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely.
Yeah, the weather for once down at Himley is playing ball.
I don't know how much Dave had to pay for that. But,
what we've done, we've brought people from 2 states of America and a person over from New Zealand, yeah, to bring the weather with us. And you spoke to some Aussies as well.
Yeah.
It's the most international I think we've ever had it, so maybe the weather is part of that.
Do you know, somebody told me the other day that this sunshine is going to stay with us for the entire summer period. Wouldn't that be lovely?
Yeah, and
lovely.
Concerning that
the price of bread will be like £30 a loaf,
yeah.
But never mind.
Okay. But next to our trio then, Dave.
It's Adam. Now Adam, he's not new to minis. He's got a lovely Night Fire Red Cabriolet he normally shows, and also I think he's got a Volcano Red Cooper that he's had more or less from new. In fact, he bought it here, if I remember right, when you were about 14? 15, he bought a car down here, his own Mini, when he was 15 years old. But now he's progressed. He's still got those cars, by the way, but he's progressed.
40 now.
You what? You're 40 now. He has progressed in that small amount of time. But anyway, he's just treated himself only this year to this Mini police van. Do you think it looks absolutely epic? And you know what? This morning when he drove in here, he got a little microphone under it and he was telling me what was you doing? Get it on, let's do it properly. Come on. This is what they used to do, you see, the police, they used to tell you off years ago when these cars were
Sorry,
made.
you're in charge. Your permit expired 32 years ago.
Yeah.
That's scary, isn't it?
It is, because when you think he's just said that 32, because we've been down at Himley, I think it's our 34th year this year, which is probably quite amazing, really. And I don't know how we're still doing it, but we are all here doing it. All of you enjoying yourselves, which is incredible. But anyway, he's turning now into a bit of a police collecting freak since he's bought this thing. You look at he's got the police hats. Look, he came this morning with his moustache on. Look, and he got his police coat on, and he was. I don't know who he thinks he is. Inspector Clouseau, is it, or something? Officer Dribble. That's more like it. That's more like, but I'll tell you what, Adam has got a fantastic sense of humour, and he's been on our stand a few times at the NEC. But if you want to take a look around this car, and I mean, I'm sure he'll let you have some photographs by it if you fancy that, if you've got any kids that want to have a photograph taken by it, like, you know. Yeah, and you can even try an hat on. As long as you ain't got nits, you'll be okay.
I presume, Adam, is a genuine ex-police car, is that right?
I believe so.
Oh, hang on.
I don't do that bit.
I suppose just to say hello. I believe it is. I have only had this a couple of months. It wasn't running when I got it, and I'm doing all the history. I'm finding more and more out, and today has been good because I've met 3 other people that have got police minis. So I'm obviously doing what I did with the cabriolet. I'm building a picture, building a story, and trying to get all the stuff for it. And it had police on the door. So some of the models, you'll see it's got on the door in 78, but in 79 it moved to the back quarter, and this is identical to the Corgi model. So it's pointing towards it. There's even things like today, people have said there's an extra strength in the roof where the light is mounted.
Yeah.
And there's a hole in the back where it's got a bung where an area would have been, so it is pointing towards it. So I'm doing the history.
It's a real McCoy. It's hard to believe, what, 40 years ago, yeah? With that sort of period? 79.
I did 79, yeah.
That gives us, what, 45 years ago, yeah?
He's just given me an idea.
Okay.
Why don't we have a collection, see how many policemen we can get at Stamford Hall this year in our special display? Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, super.
You on the case? You did it last year with the cabriolets.
I'll have to see what I can do.
Well, we know
some more
3 now.
numbers.
I can think of 3.
3. Well, no, up here, there's Edward up here, Edward Armstrong. He's got a police Cooper S.
Yeah,
so
Just get scared when Dave's had an idea.
Yeah, I know, yeah. So we've got to get this together. Do you think so, folks? You'd like to see that? A lovely collection in our special display of mini police cars. Up for that?
Absolutely.
Don't forget, 14th of September, Stamford Hall, the best venue around. Nearly as nice as this. I'll leave you to judge which one you like the best.
If you just call 999, you can have loads turn up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And if you go down the road at 140 mile an hour in this, you should have one behind you.
Exactly that. Now we're building up...
If it's that minivan, they haven't got a chance, have they?
No. Now we're building up a bit of a picture now.
Yeah.
So the fast lads can come tear-arsing down the M6. The fast lads can come tear-arsing down the M6. They can get all the police following them as if it's a real cop chase. Bring them straight into the show with all the minis. It'll be banging.
Yes. Dave and brilliant ideas. Yes, keep them coming.
No pressure.
No pressure whatsoever. But no, it's great to see. I mean, if anybody has got a car of interest and you want to pop it down like in the next 5 minutes, please do so. Oh, we forgot to mention Chris Moss's.
Yes.
Blinking heck, he's just hiding in the back there, Chris Moss's. I mean, obviously, it was an important day on Thursday, wasn't it, with the
V-Day celebrations.
And obviously, Chris, he's got his tribute RAF Mini. And it's been revamped. It was revamped early on this year to come to our mini fair show. And all that graphics now is not stickers. This is proper old-fashioned airbrush artwork on that. So yeah, an incredible car. And if you look close at the graphics, come along and have a look at it. The more you look at it, the more detail you find in this car. And I'd like to thank Chris for bringing it, put it on our stand today as well. He's a member of the BMC, like most people. Yeah, so that's another incredible car that's nice to be here at the show this year.
Absolutely wonderful. We had the Lancaster fly over yesterday, if you was at Cosford, and that's got the Lancaster tribute on the top, so almost perfect timing.
I know, not quite, because if they'd have done it today...
It would have been even better.
They did fly over in force yesterday over the Great Pool here.
You got me
and we
sort of-
thought, that's the wrong day,
Wrong
guys.
day. I thought they might come today as well, but apparently not.
No, never mind. You never know. But anyway, guys, we hope that you're enjoying the event. than the weather, and I hope you ain't going to get too sunburned, because we can't help you with that one, like, you know, unless you put your cap. But we do sell caps. Always a promotional time
Good
here now.
chance there.
We do sell, luckily I haven't got a British Mini Club cap on, if you've noticed. That's bad of me, really, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I can't really push it. But we do sell British Mini Club caps, and that'll stop your head from burning.
And sunshades, which are called umbrellas today as well. They might have some of them as well.
Might have some
Yeah.
of those, yes. But anyway, thanks for all the guys who bought those
Thank you very
cars.
much.
It's much appreciated. You can leave them here, or you can take them back to where you was originally displaying them. I'm happy for them to stay here. It's up to you guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And me and Danny, in a short